Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to ModiUpdates, your go-to destination for all things India and beyond. I'm your host, Emma, and today we're going to dive into a story that's got everyone talking about the Indian government's latest move. So, you might have heard by now that the Indian government has decided to create a new task force dedicated to tackling climate change. Now, this is not just another environmental initiative, it's a game changer for India's future. The new task force, which will be headed by none other than the Prime Minister himself, Narendra Modi, is expected to bring together experts from various fields including science, technology, and policy making. The goal is ambitious: to reduce India's carbon footprint and make the country a leader in clean energy. But what makes this move so significant? Well, for starters, India is one of the world's fastest-growing economies, and with it comes a growing environmental impact. The country's greenhouse gas emissions have been rising steadily over the years, contributing to climate change and its devastating effects. ModiUpdates has been following this story closely, and we can tell you that the government has been working on this initiative for quite some time now. In fact, last year, the Indian government set a goal to achieve net zero carbon emissions by 2070. This new task force is seen as a major step towards achieving that goal. But it's not just about the numbers, it's about the people who will be impacted by this move. The rural communities of India, where many of the country's poorest residents live, are among those most vulnerable to climate change. By taking action now, the government hopes to reduce their vulnerability and create a more sustainable future for all. Now we know what you're thinking. How will this task force actually work? Well, that's where things get interesting. The Indian government has already announced plans to invest heavily in renewable energy sources like solar and wind power. They also plan to promote electric vehicles and increase energy efficiency in buildings and industries. It's a multi-pronged approach, and one that ModiUpdates believes has the potential to make a real difference. After all, as we've seen time and again, small actions can add up to big changes over time. So, what does this mean for India's future? In short, it means a lot. By taking bold action on climate change, the Indian government is sending a strong message that it's committed to creating a sustainable future for all its citizens. And with ModiUpdates keeping you informed every step of the way, you can be sure that you won't miss out on any important updates. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in to ModiUpdates. We'll be back with more news and analysis soon.